welcome along and welcome back to Spruce Mountain Farm. We are going to be building the BGA today, and I think I've selected the area where I want to build it. I think round here is going to be just about perfect. So we'll back myself off, go round here, and let's head into the construction menu. And the one I think I'm going to do is the £80,000 one here. We do have a few cheaper options, in fact, that take more stuff. So that takes straw potatoes. Yeah, so what's that take? Refueling station, okay. And yeah, these mini biogas plants, I think they take more stuff but less of it. So I'm going to go with the big one here. We can always add more if we find that we need more. So I'm going to try and place it here, but I'm going to do it without the actual placement changes. So we'll just dump it straight down. It should be fairly flat in this area. And there. So that is down now. And we've got a nice new BGA. Looking fairly flat on here. Just want to make sure nothing is floating. Any changes that we have to make. But no, in general, this looks pretty good. Nice big BGA for 80,000. We can start getting stuff into here now. And it doesn't take up a huge amount of area. What I do want to do is get some of our gravel pathway across the front here. So let's pop back into the construction menu here and the landscaping. We want to do some painting. And we want to get the gravel, I think is what this one is. Hit that one there. I think that's, yeah, gravel. So that should match. And indeed it does. So we'll change the shape of that and we'll increase its size to that. And then we can pull this out here like so. And all the way across the front here. To that point there. And give us a nice gravel pathway along the front of our new BGA. Take that up to the edge there. For filling that up and just round that corner off a bit. So we've not lost a huge amount of field. I think we might just square the field off and keep this area here as a field area. So let's grab, is that just grass? Yeah, that's just grass. So square that, change that to that, enlarge it a little bit, and then try and carefully bring it across the field like so. Yeah, that's a bit messier than I'd liked. Try and keep it from going any further down. Bring the size of it right down and then clean up this edge here. They'll put it away from the BGA a little bit more, which I think is a good thing. And then we'll have to clear up our road because, as you can see, I am, in trying to avoid taking any more away from my grass field, I am mucking up the new gravel road that I've just put in. And there we are. That's squared that off very nicely. So we'll go back, grab the gravel again, enlarge this, and I can just square off my gravel road a little bit so that it looks good again. And there we go. I'm very tempted actually to send this around the back and meet up with it around there. That way we've got a nice circular path around the whole thing. In fact, yeah, let's get the rest of the grass on and then we might have a look at that. The rest of the grass is done. We'll switch back to the gravel. We'll enlarge this. And oh, wow, that actually is too big. We'll take that down and bring that around. And then I'm going to bring this off the road here like so. Yeah. Up to a point there. And this up to a point here. Now, this is why I don't like using the square one. You end up with a much more uneven setup with your roads and things and your detailing if you use the round one, if you use square one, because it doesn't it moves around too much and there's more edges to it. Let's trim this then, like that, and we'll trim it there as well, and we'll trim it here too, so that we can just clean things up a little bit. And then we'll expand it here, which I know I just trimmed this, but it will, it needed trimming so that I could see what I was doing really more than anything. Right, and then we'll curve this around here like that, and we'll curve this around here like that. There we are. So that then gives us a fairly nice gravel path around the back of this. That means that we are going up to the road right quite nicely. I do want to put a little bit of this in. Take this down. Just restore our road along the back here, like so, and then a little bit more gravel just to add a path onto it from here, because that's the way round you are most likely to go onto this BGA track. And that does it like that. Perfect. Right, now the thing that will cost money to do round here is this. I do want to do a whole load of grass. I want to add the grass in. We actually need to add the grass in lots of places on here. And you'll notice the moment I put this down, the amount or the speed with which our money starts to fall is ridiculously fast. That cost to do that one square over 10,000, which is, yeah, just a little bit mad. Grass is a very expensive thing to add into a map. It's why we haven't added it back in between all of our fields around here, because it just ends up costing so much to do it. And if you're doing it on a straight line like this, it's incredibly difficult, because you've got to try and get your line to go along like this, costing you the minimal amount you can. Not bad. 31,000 we're down to. We've got a couple of patches I think I need to put more into around the BGA itself, but I'm going to leave that for now. What I might do though is just our slim areas round down here that we've been talking about adding the grass into for ages. I think I'm just going to run along here with this and just get the grass back in, so that it doesn't look quite so barren as we go across. And we're just cleaning the farm up a little bit. We are about to make a whole load of money, though, because we are about to go and sell a load of stuff at our own BGA, because we still need to clear out our 2 silage clamps ready for this year's harvest. Now that I've done both of those, I think I can probably actually just do the areas around the BGA quickly and get those done too. I like having grass where there should be grass. Just wish it didn't cost me 20,000 to do it in the landscaping. More expensive than some buildings just to add grass around my facilities, which is a little bit crazy. Almost got all the grass around, having a little bit of trouble getting around the trees here, but otherwise it's good. We've got a couple of great demands to deal with. Also, I've just noticed we've got a tipping area down the side here. So I'm gonna, rather than add grass in that area, I'm gonna landscape it and put some more gravel down. So this is, yeah, this looks like it's going to be the point at which we load the stuff from the truck in. So that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to load the truck up and see if we can tip the side to get this. But look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm really, really pleased with that, and it's looking great. That actually is pretty awesome. I'm going to do a little bit more detailing around it, and then I think we're going to go and get some silage uploaded and try it out. So, to load all this up, we're going to need our faithful Mack truck in here. This is our third day using this, although we, of course, are using it on a completely different area to where we were planning to last time. We want to put everything we can into here. So, this is part of the reason why I've gone for one that takes all of the animal products we produce. What it doesn't take, of course, is straw, and we can always put a small one in, but we're not producing straw. We've not got an excess of straw coming in here, so there's not much point in getting one that does the straw. We can later put in another one, as I said, that could handle that kind of stuff if we wanted to cover that kind of thing. But at the moment, we're struggling just to get straw for our farm anyway. And there was some comment about how much this took last time. And yeah, it takes a lot. We're going to see this actually when we redirect it in a moment to do this one. We want to uncover this. So that is R to open this silo. But yeah, it fills up with a lot, this. We'll start this off and move this over. I think it's going to be a fairly big fill. Now, I'm trying to work out where the best position for this is going to be initially, as we need to get it so the truck can still fill. But, of course, we are at a place here where, well, oh, wow. I've got to come on to it straight up because otherwise I can't actually get anywhere near it. We might have to fill it up the other side of that shed initially in order to get this to work. Because at the moment, well, I might be able to do it at 90 degrees actually. So we put this on here like so. We'll move the truck forwards and get it out of the way. So move this forwards like this, maybe at a higher gear. Like that. And then we should be able to pull this in and possibly fill it up from the back. So start it up, pull in the... I need to turn the course play setup off on this. If you want to turn off the course play HUD opening with the mouse, it's under the vehicle course play options. And yeah, you can deactivate it. Really useful that it's per piece of equipment, this, because obviously you don't want to do that on all equipment. But now I should be able to, yeah, reduce that down like so. And we can move it over the other way and get it positioned so that it'll now fill from the back. And then as we get further into the silage pit, we'll be able to move it round and back and fill it up from the roadway here instead. Conveyor is just about in position. There we go. And I'm not going to connect these two up this time. Let's start that up. And that's working. Let's lift this. Look at how much that fills up straight off. I mean, that is just mad. That has 113,000 litres in it. Straight off the bat. And then this one has, yeah, just 120,000 litres. No, 1,200 litres in it, sorry. And then we want to back this up. Ideally, to get it sideways onto the conveyor if we can. Which is possible from here. Yeah, you can see that. Definitely best to empty this one before the other. That is about emptied half of that. That's insane. Oh, wow. We might have to actually extend this a little bit. Because I think otherwise we're going to keep cracking the side of it like that. So let's lift this up. Oh, that is as high as it goes. So we'll extend that out a little bit and move our truck over a little bit in order to get ourselves in a position where we can easily fill up. Yeah, Maneuvering ourselves to the right position for these conveyors, not always the easiest thing to do. I'm again using my little 6M here to help top things up, keep things flowing rather nicely. I'm liking the setup we've got here at the moment, and it's working pretty well for us. I'm probably going to hold on to the Mack truck and the Silage boss trailer as well. A few people have suggested that it would be a really good way of doing the silage with that trailer, and I think we might try it out. It might make our actual trailer that we have on the farm a little bit redundant. That's not a huge problem. I don't mind having the Red Rock trailer not be useful if we have a much bigger trailer that we can use to make things more efficient. I mean, we have to fill up, I'd have to leave the field less often and keep the bigger silage harvester that we're going to be using this year rolling. So I'm going to keep an eye on that and try that out. If not, then we should be able to do this job just as well with the Red Rock trailer later on. So we can return this Mack truck and this huge silage trailer, this Silage boss trailer. At the moment, though, they are earning their keep, and so while they're doing that, I'm going to keep them around. I think our trailer is full, so let's stop this here and go and have a look through here. Yep, our trailer is full. Let's try and see if we can get our BGA to start processing our silage on the farm. The amount of digestate we should get from the amount of silage we're looking to do each year should be humongous. And in fact, I think I have constructed this BGA correctly for me to easily unload this trailer. We're going to have to go the long way round to get in position, but that's fine. There are other ways I can get around this, so that's okay. I'm really liking this. This looks like it's always been here, which is absolutely brilliant. Very, very cool. And we could actually get a methane-powered tractor on this farm now, and there's a couple of them available. Right, back this up. I think we could automatically sell things like the methane as well. I don't think there's anywhere else we can get rid of it. Is that going to tip there? Why is that not tipping there? Silage is not accepted? What do you mean silage is not accepted? Silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet. So why is that where the slurry goes, maybe? Possibly. We'll have to see if we can sort anything else out. But yeah, at the moment, we're not producing anything because that doesn't want to tip there. I am all connected up. Let's try in front of the actual bit here. See if that works. Otherwise, it might take a conveyor going into it instead. Is there a trigger for it here? No. Why is silage not accepted there? That's not good. We're going to have to try this with our little tractor. So let's bring this round here and just check that it's not just the trailer that's... No, that is... Oh, no, that's going on the floor. So, yeah, that does not go in there. Does not take silage there. Okay. It's going to be a pain to pick this last little bit up, isn't it? Come on. Last little bit. I need you. There we go. That's got all of it. Now, I think this is small enough for me to be able to get my tractor into. Yeah, we can get this up here. Oh, only just, though. Could do with a dump bucket for it. But 3,000 litres does fit into there quite nicely. Not the fastest unloading on the planet, but it is going in. How full does that do? Yeah, this can take way more than that. So why does the silage not tip at the side? That is a little bit annoying because this is going to take forever to load this up with this bucket. So yeah, it looks like that section at the side is where the slurry goes. I don't think we can put silage in there, so I'm gonna have to try something else. And what I'm gonna try is to go and get my conveyor. And if that's the case, I think we're gonna need a second conveyor on the farm. So I've got the conveyor behind the Axion here. We'll see if we can get this into position in such a way that I can unload it. Yeah, should be possible. Back her up. And right, I want to put it about here so that I can back that up. We'll then extend that out. Let's disconnect this and move our tractor out the way like that. Right, and then into here and extend that. And perfect. So that is in there and unloading into our BGA. This now should be able to just back this up and tip this hopefully into this. That is looking okay. No, that should be all right. That should clear it. A little bit further maybe. Oh, please tip into this. I can't tip this trailer into my conveyor, unfortunately. It just doesn't have the tip trigger. Are we gonna have to have one of the small ones as well? So bring the small conveyor round too. Oh, I'm quite disappointed that I can't tip this trailer straight out into the BGA. That looks like I'm going to create a system with conveyors to do it. Is a little bit annoying. Should be able to do that, and yeah, this was one of the reasons why I wanted to use the ones from the hoses, pumps and hoses pack, because that was going to be, or it has a trailer tipping area that you can do that with. Right, there we go. I don't know how much is in this actually at the moment. I think it's quite a lot. Connect those up so that they stay like that. And oh no, disconnect them. That needs folding. Right, then connect them up again like that. And then move the Axion out the way and see if our trailer can actually do this. And then we might be heading back down to the shop to grab a couple more conveyors if this isn't going to behave itself. Right, the only thing I can see to do is dump this on the floor. Oh, this is about to make a very big mess. Right, away we go. Onto the floor. Oh, wow. I need you to load that up, please. Yeah, it's shifted everything out the way. Let's unfold this. Give myself more maneuverability. Other way. Get back over the BGA. And then maybe, just maybe, this will clean this mess up. I don't know. This has 126,000 liters in it. Either way, this is not good. This is not the way I wanted to do this. So our conveyors are working on this pile now, and I'm worried because I'm not sure that there's enough space in this BGA to take all the silage we have just in the conveyors themselves, let alone what we've got sitting in that pile over there. So we'll get this running. This produces a decent amount of everything. So let's turn it on. 930 electricity, 130 methane, and 520 digestate. I'm gonna initially sell the methane. I don't think we need that. Can I turn it on, or here we go. Activate. Okay. So right, let's activate the silage like so, and that will start producing that. We've not got any slurry in there yet. We've not got any manure in here yet. And we've not got any sugar beet. We might have to start producing some manure from our cows, I think. This here, I'm guessing, gives me methane, and here gives me digestate. So, other than our loading issues that we currently have at the moment, which we're going to have to try and sort out somehow, this seems to be working okay. So, we've reached 5:30, and it's still loading this in. It is 95,000 liters in here. I think this holds 100,000 liters. So it's got a fair whack of space in here, but it is going to cut out at any minute and mean that we cannot fit any more onto here. 98, 99, and at that point I think we are full. Yeah, we are just loading stuff up continuously that is here, and we still have 39,000 liters in here and quite a heap of silage sitting here as well. I think the best thing for me to do is to lift this up, bring this back, and we'll reload our truck with as much of this as we can. Give the BGA a chance to process some of the silage it's got, and then come from there. But yeah, I'm slightly disappointed in the BGA. I might go and have a look, see if there's some tinkering I can do to make it easier for this to unload, but it's gonna make things really difficult. The other alternative is something we've discussed before, the possibility of getting a wheel loader and doing 10,000 liters at a time with a bucket on that. I don't think that that's a bad idea, and is probably more realistic, to be honest. So I'm gonna get this to reload this trailer, and then once that is done, I'll get this clearing this muck heap up. But at this point, I really am considering getting a wheel loader with a 10,000 liter or an 8,000 liter bucket and doing it that way. We know that that will take, well, with an 8,000 liter bucket, that will take about 12 loads back and forth to load this up, and we'll do 100,000 liters. So a few days worth of work for that. However, at the moment, we are a little bit stuck. So for now, all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.